Good morning. So today we're talking about turkey necks. We all have a propensity to have them. Now, I know I'm not a supermodel. I'm not a size 4 with a perfect jawline. But I'm going to maintain what I have. I've had about a 30-pound weight loss, and I have not had a ton of sagging from that. From the side, I still have a chubby face. And I have chubby arms, and I have chubby things. But whatever, I'm working on that. At the end of the day, I also am in my 50s. I'm 53, almost 54. And I don't have, I don't know if you can see that, I don't have the lines and the wrinkles there. And I have been working very hard at keeping that at bay. So here's what I do. I do have a YouTube channel, which I have a whole gua sha thing, and it's very long, so I'm not going to get into that. I just did a gua sha treatment, so I'm a little oily. Sorry for that. When I'm doing my gua sha, I do my whole lymphatic system. I do 10 things with my gua sha on my chin. I do that twice a week, 3 times a week, depending on my mood or how I feel. And that has been super, super effective in the front of my neck and my chin. However, the other things you can do. This platysmus muscle that we have starts to get old, it starts to tighten up. The smaller our neck is, the more it's going to tighten, the more our neck is going to get smaller, and the more we're going to get that wrinkling and that sagging, and we're going to have fine lines and wrinkles. Also, we lose collagen. As we lose collagen, we're getting more and more wrinkles, and it's going to start sagging, and it's going to start getting worse. So we need to keep the muscle tight and relaxed, and we need to keep our oils in check. So first things first, how do we release that muscle and get it to relax? One thing you can do is an exercise. You can do this once a day, you can do it twice a day, you can do it 3 times a day. You're going to stick your head up as high as you can. You're going to take the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Again, 20 times. Do that 20 times. Do it at your desk at work. Do it when you're watching TV. Whatever. Works great. It's easy. So do that. Don't do it so tight that you feel it here. If you feel it here, you're not doing it right. You're doing it too tight. Stretch that out. Release. Try it again. You will feel it the first few times you're doing it. That's okay. Do 10. Build it up. But do 20 times, a couple times a day. That will really start to strengthen it up. Now, the other thing is we want to start really releasing that muscle. So we want to start right with the back of our 2 fingers here, all the way from our jaw to the back of the ear. 20 times. Okay, and then we're going to go 20 times to the bottom where the insertion of it is. So we're kind of from the mid here to here, 20 times. And it's going to get a little red on us, that's okay. And then we're going to go 20 times all the way down that muscle. And I'm going to go fast because I'm just kind of giving you the rundown. Okay, now this side. You can do this once a day, you can do it a couple times a week. Okay, and we'll go all the way down. Even if you don't do 20 and you want to do 10, do it quick. That's fine. Anything is better than nothing. All right, last thing is you can do, well, 2 things. The other thing then you want to do is you want to stretch gently with your thumbs, back of your thumbs, pull up right behind your ears, wiggle a little bit, and let it go. Do it again, up, wiggle, and let it go. Now you're going to take all your hands, but not your tips, just your back of your hands gently, pulling up, back to the back of the neck, stretching, stretching. Okay, again, back of the neck. Now I want to relax this, stretch, stretch. Okay, we've got that all stretched out. See already that's made a difference? Okay, the last one I want to do is where I pull up this. I'm going to look funny. Don't make fun of me. Pull up. Hold for 15 seconds. Pull up. Pull up. And that's what we're going to do with this. So you're going to do the same kind of thing. It's basically pulling up that chin. Kind of pulling those muscles up. And you're going to pull all of this up and back. Okay, there. Good blood flow. Relax neck muscle. It's already tightened up a ton. Do that on a daily basis. It's going to help. The last tip of the day, and I'm going to link this because it is my favorite, and if you can't find it, it's going to help you find it. If you don't want to use it, I don't care. Creams, by the way, those magic neck creams, they don't work. It's going to be what you do to strengthen the muscles, keep yourself hydrated, and use things that are actually going to absorb. So, vitamin E oil. This one right here, I love it. 70,000 IUs of vitamin E, and it is for anti-aging, and that's wonderful. Anyway, I take a couple drops of that, I put it here, I put it here, I put it here, and I put it here. And I put a couple drops a couple times. And then I go to sleep. I use that with my retinoid if I use that. Or if I use a regular face cream at night, I use that. I still use that with it. That is magic. Magic in a bottle. Anyway, here's to great necks. I hope it helps. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you want to see the full gua sha, go to my YouTube channel because that's a whole really long video. Anyway, this is long enough. So have a great day.